Hey guys, Matthew Morrow, MorrowInvest.com. I'm bringing you today's tip of the day. So I get asked a lot about what about when you get real houses. You know, I haven't showed you a lot of real examples, and so today you can see I'm not dressed in my suit. I've got dirty looking pants. I got a hole in this side. This is what a true investor looks like. Okay, so those guys that are always in their suits and never working, I don't know when the last time they did a deal, but I regularly and actively do deals. I'm regularly and actively looking for properties, whether they be commercial or residential. And so I wanted to go through a starter's kit for the investors. So a lot of you guys that are wanting to be rehabbers and you want to get into properties and you want to know what to do, I want to give you just a little guidance on that, because you really don't need about 95% of the stuff that's in Home Depot. So as you walk around, you're going to be like, oh, I need that, okay? You don't. Most of those things are for sale you don't actually need. So I'm going to give you a really short little tutorial on some things you might actually need and might actually use. Alright, so here we've got some things that I actually use in my property. So one, you'll notice that I have a dirty truck. You do not need the nicest, newest, best thing ever. All you need is a truck. Okay? Everybody needs a scraper. These are cheap. 9 times out of 10, a lot of this stuff, when you go buy a house, you can actually use the stuff that's already in the house. Okay? I call this my attitude adjuster. You don't really need this, but it works as a hammer. This piece right here is really, really great if you're going to be breaking through a wall with drywall. You can latch on and break the drywall pretty great. It also has a wedge here on the end as well as a nail puller, and it's about indestructible. Everybody needs a hammer. You need an old screwdriver with dog bite damage. At least I hope that's a dog. This to stir your paint. You don't have to buy professional paint stirrers and all the little gizmos that they offer in the section. You just need an old screwdriver. You're going to do great to have you a little chisel. This comes in handy in a lot of different ways, whether you're scraping things up, pulling up tile, lots of little detail work, especially like little wood trim pieces, especially in older houses. When if you buy a house that's from, say, the 60s or 70s, a lot of the standard pieces like door handles and cabinet mounting and those kind of things are going to be different. And sometimes you need to wedge out a little piece of wood to make something fit, and that's what you'll need that for. You always need a tape measure, a flat screwdriver. This is a drywall saw, and then you understand about having a box blade. I put all my flooring in, all that flooring I do is just with a regular box blade. If you're doing the laminate flooring that you can lay down in strips, this is super great. You just put a T-square on it and cut it, and you don't even have to get up. You don't have to do any sawing, no sawdust. It's very easy to lay down. And then this is probably one of the best little tools I've ever bought. You're going to want your primer's paint. This is just going to be, when you have things on the ceiling, little spots, you can do a quick little spray of Kills or paint, flat paint. This painter's putty is awesome. This is by DAP. Whenever you pull your nails and all out, you're going to come back with this DAP and just put a little bit on your finger, and you're just going to put it in the hole. No big deal. Just put it in the hole, and you're going to come back with a sanding block and sand it. Then I have an old stereo here. This is funny. I use this as extra protection, which might sound funny, but not only do you want to have a radio going just because it helps the day go by, but I also have it on. I leave it on when I leave, so it sounds like somebody's there. A lot of times I'll even leave a light on in the center of the house, so it looks like somebody's possibly in there.